Hi, welcome. My name is Cussons. Let's start our discussion with something very, very important. In fact, I've always told my friends that life is too short. Even if you live 150 years, you will still die and find out that life is too short. So that is why you need to maximize every now. NOW. That is the only time in eternity. Now is the only time in eternity. So let's talk about something that is very important. That is how to be happy. How to be happy. A lot of people don't think it matters, and so they live their life from morning till night, not being very deliberate about being happy. One of the major tools, one of the major things that you need to acquire in the 21st century is being deliberate. Be deliberate about everything in your life. The food you eat, who becomes your friend, how much of the social media you use, and all those. You need to understand that. So let's talk about happiness, how to be happy. Why is it important talking about how to be happy? Look around in our political terrain, look around in the economy, look at not just only in our climate, everywhere in the world there is so much issues, or there are so much issues around food supply, inflation, prices of things, all kinds of things, and all this currency fluctuation, for exchange rate, and all this. Not just in Nigeria, everywhere, not just in our country, in our climate. So what is happiness? Happiness is a feeling that comes over you when you know that life is good. That feeling that comes over when you know that life is good and you are living life at your own terms. And because of that feeling, you can't afford but to smile. You can't but smile. You cannot but smile. You smile and you are happy every time. Now, does it look like happiness is easy? No, it's not really easy. That is why you have to be deliberate about being happy. Because look at it this way. You wake up in the morning, there's no light. You wake up in the morning, your staff calls you, she's not coming to work. You wake up. So if you allow the things around you to determine your happiness, you will always have issues. So, but let's talk about it. It's a feeling of contentment about a specific aspect of your life. It could be your marriage, it could be your relationship, your children, and all those. Now, but if you look at what makes that aspect of your life beautiful, you can algorithmize it and take it and do what, and put in the other aspects of your life. Like you can take what makes that place, or rather that particular aspect of your life, good. You can algorithmize it and pick the active ingredient, like they say in pharmaceuticals, active ingredient. You take it and put it in this one, and that's what we want to talk about. Okay, so 3 things very quickly. I don't want the video to be long. 3 things we need to talk about. Number 1 is if you want to be happy, count and compare. Most of you say, oh, don't compare, don't fall into competition. No, sometimes you need to count and compare. How many people who were alive in 2019, your friends, are still alive in 2022? How many people who were working in 2019 are still working in 2022? How many people who were hell and hearty in 2019 are still without sickness in 2022? You're going to ask this question. Some of your friends have been killed by accidents. They've been killed by kidnappers, robbers. Some have died in their own home and in their own houses. Some have died. So what's the point? The point is count and compare. Count your blessings, like we sing in that hymn, and name them one by one. You still have your 2 kidneys intact. You have your heart intact. You have your your what do you call it, intestine intact. Yeah, you may suffer from ulcer. You may not be suffering from it. You don't know what people who are suffering from ulcer are passing through. Some people had accidents. An accident you had, or car accident, maybe vehicular accident. They had the accident. They've been in hospital since 2019, or they've been at their home. They've gone through 3 orthopedic surgeries. Nothing has happened. They still can't use those legs. Count and compare. Yes, you've been eating, and I don't want to mention the other one, until now There's not been a day God did not provide your daily bread. Count and compare. You still have a roof above your head. You're not living under the bridge and all that. Count and compare. There's a place I call my gratitude zone. Yeah, somewhere in Abuja. There are shanties there. You see intelligent, beautiful, handsome women and little children and men living there in bad shanties. We say just not far from here. Just 7 minutes drive this way. That you see those places. So sometimes when I pick my kids from school, buy them ice cream and all those, I drive them straight to that place before taking them home. I call that place my gratitude zone. So sometimes when I'm not too happy, I feel something, maybe a contract, this one and all that. And when you go there, you find out that these people are not asking God for more. They're just asking for a roof over their head. They're asking for just paracetamol. I was around one day and one of them was saying that this headache had been too much. She had been drinking too. It's not going. That last night she drank 6 paracetamol to make sure that they know. But this is something you take them to hospital and it's diagnosed and all that. So I always go there. So I've been helping them. In fact, yesterday one of the ladies was here and I told my wife we've been giving her jobs. Little things to do, and so that she can raise money. Now she's now living in a better place. So that's how we're picking them one by one, trying to help and all those. Because you see, so many issues and all those. Yeah. What are we talking about? Count and compare. So when I go there, I call it my gratitude zone. When I go there and see how people are living, I have occasion to thank God. Then the same with hospital. When you go to hospitals and see, those with swollen eye, those with swollen neck, those with all manner of things, those who their legs are hung up, and those who are eating from the nose, you can count and compare. This is an opportunity for you to be happy. Ladies and gentlemen, the second one, because of our time, is find your mojo booster. Mojo, M-O-J-O. Like find that thing that boosts your mood, that kind of talisman or that kind of charm that boosts your mood. Now when we mean charm, we mean what is that thing that you do? Yeah, you get yourself up there. It could be singing. I'm a musician and I've written more than 460 songs. So sometimes I take one of them and sing. I wrote those songs when I was passing through so much depression as a little boy, and I wrote more than 460 of them, because as I'm passing through that, I'm telling myself I will come through this, I will come through this, I will come through this, I'll come through this, it shall come to pass. So I'll sing like, when they are sitting I shall stand, when they stand I shall stand out. So I'm seeing myself in stages in life. I'm seeing myself like being called to be given an award, and people are sitting and I'm the person standing. When they're sitting I shall stand, when they stand I shall stand out, when they stand out I shall outstand, when they outstand I shall be the standard. God's word says I am favored, his word says I'm not labeled, I am blessed, I'm not stressed, I'm celebrated, can't be relegated. I am the head, I'm not the tail. I am the winner, not the loser. I'm celebrated, not relegated. The word of the Lord, I just said it. I am the head, I'm not the tail. I am the winner, not the loser. I'm celebrated, not relegated. The word of the Lord, I just said it. You can't be singing this song and you are happy. Yes, you find out, could it be singing? Could it be dancing? Is it spending time with your loved ones, with your significant other? Is it seeing nature? Yeah, there are sometimes it will get into my head, because of programs and activities. I just drive around town, drive for some 20 minutes and all those. Yes, I'm good to go. It could be teaching. Yes, this morning I've taught some people. Yeah, I've taught a lot of people, and I even taught free. Is it helping others? Is it writing? Is it cooking? Is it driving around town? Whatever it is that gets your mojo back as quickly as, there are things I can't recommend. I can't recommend alcohol, because sometimes you look at your head after 35 getting to 40, you need to be very, very serious about what goes into your body. Now, Sometimes not being happy is physiological, psychological, and most other times, yeah, it has to do with the state of your health. So number 3 is be mindful of the fundamentals. What are the fundamentals? Number 1, sleeping. Are you having enough sleep? A lot of people are not having enough sleep at all. They are not having enough sleep. They keep watching the blue lights from television to their phone and all those, and that light, sometimes even the light is off, and the bulbs are off, and then you still watching it. It messes up with your mind. It messes up. You will sleep and you wake up, you still feel like somebody will not sleep. Yeah, sleep. Have enough sleep. Me, I don't sleep too long. 4 hours sleep is difficult for me. Immediately I sleep 4 hours, it's like they touch me and I wake. But most times, for my health purposes, I will stay on that bed and I won't do anything. I'll do just meditation, my breathing exercises, and all those. If maybe sometimes it takes me 3 hours to go back to sleep again. I sleep another 1 or 2 hours and I wake up. So I found out that because as a student, I never slept anything earlier than 12 midnight, and that became my nature over time. Yeah. So, but because I'm not too young anymore, yes, I am making sure that I preserve my health. If you want to live longer, then eating. Yes, a lot of people eat something that is not good, so much sugar in the night and all this. At a particular age, you may start skipping night meal or eating very light in the night. And if you read the book Ikigai, it says don't eat more than 80% of your fill. So let's assume you can get your fill. It is 100. Eat up to about 70-80%. So don't always fill the tank. Yes, the book Ikigai, you can download it at pdfdrive.net. Ikigai, Ikigai is a great book if you want to live long. Yeah, meditating. Time will not allow me to do it because my time is almost running. Walking, that are the fundamentals. Make sure you walk around. I'm physically challenged, but most time I try, after sitting for a long time, I try to walk around because I've read so much about walking, WALK. If you are not walking around, it's like smoking cigarette. In fact, most places they say sitting down is a new cigarette. So you need to understand that. Exercising, no matter how small, it could be just like this. You do like this 100 times. Like I did like this after all my exercise this morning. My son came into my room and I said, okay, come and count for me. He did like this. He counted about 100, and he told me because he was counting, he wanted to confuse me. So I did close to 200. He counted only 100 and he got tired and told me, oh, I'm tired, and I said thank you very much. And you see, I'm feeling strong, I'm feeling happy and all the. So most time when you exercise, like dancing and all those, your mood comes up. Yeah. And relaxing, sometimes you relax. Yes, we relax. Tell yourself, this morning are we going to go to heaven with it? Relax, take time, look, stare, smile, watch nature and all those. You can be on the bed and just close your eyes and then be smiling to yourself, to your God and all those. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I want to appreciate you for listening in. Take a few moments to go through this platform. You see all the videos and you watch them. You're going to change your life forever. But make sure you subscribe, share with your friends, and then go to my other social media channels, Kali Cussons or Dr. Kali Cussons. Till I come your way very soon. Remain blessed. Stay celebrated always.